Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You're watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
The LVCVA replaces a sports executive who was fired over what they say was a conflict of interest. Good Friday morning. Thank you so much for tuning in to 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Let's get into your top stories. The American Civil Liberties Union is suing the Metropolitan Police Department to get records related to immigration enforcement efforts at the county jail. The group filed record requests after Metro signed an agreement with Immigration and Customs Enforcement to execute warrants at the Clark County Detention Center.
The ACLU wants clarity on what their policy states. In the Metro policy, there's a term they specifically want to know what foreign-born means.
The ACLU alleges that Metro's policy increases the likelihood that U.S. citizens and documented individuals could be wrongfully detained by ICE. Metro says it does not comment on pending lawsuits. One of the suspects in a deadly shooting in Pahrump is expected to be extradited to Nye County after appearing in a Las Vegas court on Thursday. 19-year-old Carlos Blakely turned himself into Metro Police on Monday. He's accused in the killing of 22-year-old Joey Perry. Nye County Sheriff Joe McGill says the shooting followed a fight at a movie screening at Ian Deutsch Memorial Park on Saturday. Another suspect in the case, 18-year-old Anthony Aguilar, has been ordered held without bail. Let's get into your weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Hot and dry conditions are likely to continue into the weekend. We'll be seeing 89 degrees to kick off your Friday morning, increasing to 103 by noon and reaching a high of 109 degrees by 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Sunny and hot temperatures continue into the weekend. 110 degrees on Saturday with light morning winds, increasing to 111 on Sunday and possibly reaching up to 113 degrees on Monday. You can expect overnight lows in the mid to lower 80s this weekend. Let's move on to your business news, brought to you by GBank, your best banking experience ever. The Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority fired an executive in charge of sports deals over conflict of interest concerns. The LVCVA appointed Brian Yost this week to the new role of Chief Sports Officer. He replaces Lisa Motley, the Vice President of Sports and Special Events, who was fired on June 5th. LVCVA President Steve Hill said Motley hired her ex-husband's firm for services tied to the 2027 college football playoff championship game. Motley could not be reached for comment. Adopting a pet this summer will come with sky-high perks thanks to the Strat Hotel Casino.
The Strat and the Animal Foundation both say that the Animal Foundation is at capacity this summer. The Strat is looking to alleviate some of the stress on the nonprofit organization by offering guests who adopt a pet free and complimentary tickets to their observation deck.
The casino says the promotion is a way to shine a light on local shelter pets in need of a home. In Health, brought to you by CenterWell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. A disease that was declared eliminated in the United States in 2000 is surging again. The CDC says nearly 1,300 cases of measles has been reported so far this year. That's the highest total in more than 3 decades. 3 people have died from the illness and dozens have been hospitalized. A recent study found childhood vaccination rates against measles fell after the COVID-19 pandemic in nearly 80% of U.S. counties with available data.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. It's Heidi Fang here with your sports update, and the NBA will be back in Vegas in December for their in-season tournament. The league announced this week that T-Mobile Arena will host all 3 games this year, starting with the December 13th semifinals and the December 16th championship game for the NBA Cup. This will be the NBA's 3rd consecutive time in Vegas for the tournament. They did not commit to return after last year's championship game. In all, the 2024 games drew a combined attendance of almost 54,000 fans. Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Tigers ace Tarek Skubal is the odds-on -420 favorite at Caesars Sportsbook to win the American League Cy Young Award. He's 10-2 with a 2.02 ERA and has allowed only 4 hits in 14 scoreless innings with 24 strikeouts and 1 walk in his last 2 starts. Skubal, who is slated to start today against the Mariners, is the 80-1 third choice to win the AL MVP award behind Aaron Judge and Cal Raleigh.
In Neon Lifestyle, sponsored by Silverton Casino Lodge, this is Lodge Vegas. We have an opening date for a new smash burger spot on the Las Vegas Strip. Naughty Patties will open its doors July 28th at the Cosmopolitan. It'll occupy what used to be retail space between China Poblano and Block 16 Urban Food Hall. The menu features burgers with what the restaurant calls bold fixings, along with fries and frozen custard concretes. The Cosmopolitan's president and chief operating officer calls Naughty Patties a passion project for the property. Every summer, the Salvation Army Southern Nevada serves more than 25,000 bottles of water to those in need. And this summer is no different. That's why Albertsons, Vaughn's, and Gettle Air Conditioning and Plumbing are teaming up for Hydrate Las Vegas, a water drive benefiting the local nonprofit.
And here we are collecting water. People are getting the chance to donate water at their local Albertsons and Vaughn's. I'm excited. This is great, and we know it's going to make a difference. And we know it's going to save lives.
During the month of July, anyone can purchase and drop off water at any Albertsons, Vaughn's in the area, or they can drop off water at any AutoNation.
You can also give easily online. Let's hydrate Las Vegas together. In Neon, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. There's a new promotion for the Wizard of Oz production at the Sphere with a familiar character. Neon columnist John Katsilometes gives us a look.
The Wicked Witch of the West is making an appearance at the Sphere even before The Wizard of Oz premieres next month. Check out the Exosphere, which is the Sphere's external surface. You'll see the Wicked Witch and iconic winged monkeys flying around the yellow emoji named Orby. And Orby is not happy about all this. The show is the latest promotional production for Wizard of Oz, which opens on August 28th. And you know what else is flying high? The free Ultimate Entertainment Calendar at neon.lvrj.com. Check us out for details on hundreds of shows and events. Like Las Vegas itself, it's open 24/7.
Thanks for streaming 7 at 7. You can watch us weekdays on platforms like Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and YouTube. Join us weekly at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. to get the latest Las Vegas news updates.
Review Journal Studios, sponsored by Knock the Injury Law.